Hi there, Coach Pamela Cady here, and today I want to have a quick conversation with you about joy versus happiness. What's the difference between the two? Because I don't think that we often think about this. Um, so, happiness is an emotion, right? And when it comes to emotions, we can often feel like they are like they just come and go, right? Like that we maybe don't have control over how they come and go all the time, right? So there's certain things in your life that make you happy, right? Um, so happiness is actually an emotion that is often externally based on whether you experience it or not. And joy is actually a state of being, right? So it's something that you actually have power over generating in your life. And it's an experience that you have the power of generating in your life. And yes, there are things that you can do um, and experience that are externally oriented that give you that experience of joy, right? But that also puts it back in your power too. If you actually know what those things are, that you can engage in those activities, or you can go to certain places that you know gives you access to the experience of joy. So it's not something so much that's fleeting. Um, and it can be related to external circumstances, but it isn't solely determined by something outside of you, that you can actually be at power and at cause and generating and creating in your life. And to me, that's super exciting, right? So that's the biggest difference between happiness and joy is one is an emotion and the other is a state of being. And I'm really, really excited because a couple of weeks ago, I had this whole download of, well, for me personally, I am going, beginning in March, I am going on a year-long exploration and discovery and inquiry into how to bring more joy into every area of my life. So each month, I am choosing an area of life to focus on for that month and really looking at like evaluating that area of my life of like how much joy do I have in this area? How much joy do I experience in this area? What seems to provide me joy in this area of my life? And being in the inquiry and the exploration and discovery from the focus of play, how can I bring more joy to that area of my life? And just taking that on for the month, not as something that I have to do or that's all serious and heavy, but really being conscious about it and choosing and being at cause and generating more joy in that area so that at the end of 12 months, I will have completely transformed the experience of every single area of my life by bringing more joy to it. That sounds completely amazing to me. So I'm going on that journey. And my invitation to you is if this sounds of interest to you, I'm totally inviting you to go on this journey with me. And so what I've created is I'm creating a membership community called The Playground, where life becomes a joyful journey. So the playground where life becomes a joyful journey. And it's for smart, creative, thoughtful people who are interested in going on the exploration and discovery and inquiry of bringing more joy into your life by looking at a different area of your life every month. So as a community, we are in this game together, and I'm coaching the game. I'm a transformational coach, and so I'm going to be coming into the group. So membership in the playground includes a private Facebook group I'll be coming into the group, and I don't know if it's going to be the first or the second week of the month or not, but earlier in the month, I'll be doing a monthly content training call about the specific area of the life that we're looking at for that month, and presenting an inquiry around it, and reflective questions for you, and some practices and exercises and challenges around it. Nothing big, nothing heavy, just fun and inquiry that you can just like take into your day-to-day life and be in the inquiry about and be practicing. And then either the third or fourth week of the month, then I'll be doing a monthly Facebook live Q&A call where you can bring whatever questions or concerns or considerations or requests for coaching support that you have around bringing joy to this area of your life. Like maybe you got stopped or stuck in a certain place around this month's area of life, right? And you want some support around that. So it's an opportunity for you to be in the game, play the game, and get support in playing the game. And the game is all about joy. I love it. Oh my God, I'm so excited about it. So that's what it is. That's who it's for, and that's what it's about. And so I'm really excited. So this is going to launch. We're officially going to begin in March. And right now, you can become a founding member of the Playground for only $27 a month. Or if you'd like to save 10%, you can do a full payment of $295, I believe it is. And there's even an opportunity, if you want to upgrade to some one-on-one coaching, you can upgrade to a monthly 30-minute breakthrough session with me. And what other logistics are important for you to know? There was something else that I was going to tell you. Oh, and so the other thing is that, so a big part of this is, I almost called it Pamela's Playground, because really this is just an excuse for me to bring all of myself as transformational coach and teacher and leader to a community and be able to play with all of my gifts, skills, and talents, right? So you have access to like all of it inside this community. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing before March, I haven't set the date yet. It's going to be near the end of February. Excuse me. I'm going to be hosting a live webinar training on supporting you in discovering the essence of who you are, which is the core transformational distinction of where I start with my private coaching clients. So for you to have access to this is really powerful and really profound. And the Playground gets to become an area where you get to just explore your life from the essence of who you are and consciously bringing joy to every single area of your life. So I'll be sharing more about the live webinar training probably in the next few days. But for now, I wanted you to know that, and I wanted to extend an invitation to you to join us in the Playground. It's going to be glorious. I'm super excited about it, as you can tell. And if you have any questions, just send me a private message or comment here. I'd love to know any questions or concerns or considerations that you have so that I can speak to them. I want to know what people want to know, what they need to know to make a powerful choice and decision about whether this is for them. Oh, so one of the things is that you may be asking, well, I don't know if I want to commit for a whole year. That's fine. My invitation to you is to like actually take it on as a game that you'd be willing to play for a year, but you totally can drop out at any time you want. And with that said, you can't drop out and then rejoin. out of convenience, right? Like you're either in or you're out, but no in between, because that's what it's all about as far as like winning games, right? For the fun of it and playing the game is that like you're all in, you're in it, you're willing to play, you're willing to show up, you're willing to be in exploration and discovery, and there's nothing serious or heavy about it. So that's my one caveat. To actually join with the intention of being willing to play for a year. And what else? I think that's about it for right now. I just wanted to pop on, share this about you, have you think about the difference between happiness and joy, and to really start looking at, what does joy look like in my life? In what areas of my life do I have more access to it than others? We're going to be going over every single area of life over the course of a transformative year. And it's going to be amazing. Some areas may be more challenging than others, right? Some areas you may not even want to look at bringing more joy to, because you just can't even see what that would look like. So what a wonderful opportunity to actually have a community and coach who's got your back to actually do that, right? So that's my invitation. Come play with me in the playground. It's going to be amazing. The doors are open now. We officially launch the beginning of March, and you're going to have an opportunity to join me live to discover the essence of who you really are in a webinar training. So if you have any questions or comments, throw them here in the comment section or send me a private message. If you're interested in the details on how to register, send me a private message, let me know, and I'll get you that information. All right, hope you're doing great, and I hope to see you in the playground. Pamela Katie out for now.